YouTube, this is Uncle Momo's music reaction channel where I provide my views on talented artists who have low subscribers and low views, as well as talented artists from around the world. Now, once again, I have no idea or the reason why they have low subscribers or low views, but I'm going to bring it to the forefront on my channel for us to view. Now, today I'm going to do my best to upload about, say, 4 reactions, and I will let you know on these particular artists as I'm going along. So my first reaction of today is going to be a music video, and I believe it's going to be my first music video ever from this particular band. This particular band is called Nightwish, and the song is called Élan. It's E-L-A-N. So let me know if I pronounce that name right, Élan or Elaine, or there's loads of ways that you can pronounce it. Let me know about that. But this is going to be my first ever music video. So there's going to be Jansen's in there, Emppu's going to be in there. I believe Tuomas is in there. I believe Marco's there, and I'm not too sure if it's Jack or Kai that's going to be the drummers, but let me know about that. So that's going to be my first reaction of today. But before that, if this is your first time coming over to my channel, then please go over to my homepage and work your way from the bottom all the way up to the top, because there's some fantastic, amazing artists which I do not want you to miss out on. And once again, I've simplified it. I've broken it down into various musical categories, so it's easy for you to look around. Just remember, these are artists from around the world, both established artists and non-established artists. Now, before I go on to my first reaction of today, there's a number of shout outs and a couple of comments that I love to read out to you guys. So my first one is going to be Hong Thang Nyung. He said, reaction to Nam Do Bang Thai. Train, please. I will definitely check that out. That's on the response of Sobin on the Thang Nam song. Jansen Mondreas, I hope I said your name right. You should focus on Morrison and Morn. Stop comparing to other Filipino artists. It's not helpful. That's what we do. Everybody compares artists to other artists. Come on, where have you been? This is what we do. It's a rule around the world. We can't help do it. Our brain does it. It's just a fight to not do it is the hard part. So even if you hear, I'm sure once you heard Julianne sang any kind of song, and she sounds like somebody who's up and coming, you're going to say that she sounds like an up and coming artist. I guarantee you, I kid you not. Same thing with Katrina Velarde. It's the same thing. It goes around. I'm apologizing for me doing it. I did say in the 30 seconds of me reacting to Julianne is that I'm not going to do a comparison. And so easy you fall into that trap when you just can't help it, because you can see it. Everybody does it. Everybody. There's not one person that doesn't hold an artist and do a comparison to that artist with another artist. I don't know what it is. So apologies for that, but that will carrying on. Not just on purpose, but when it feels relevant to do so. Okay. Simbad, good morning, how you doing? Gladys Andreas, good morning, how you doing? His Daydreamer, thank you very much for that message. Let's carry on going on. Tonya, thank you very much for your message. AAV Creation, Daniel Selena Jr., he wrote that song for his mum. As an Hispanic, that song has sang more often than not. So that's Juan Gabriel Amor Eterno. Thank you very much for letting me know and explaining regarding that song as well. Anyway, look, let's go straight into my first reaction of today. So this is Nightwish, and it is called Élan. This is my first ever music video rather than a live performance. So, without further ado, you know what we're here for. Great vocabs and a damn good video audio music. Can you dig it? It sounds like folk rock.
Leave the sleep and let the springtime talk.
Listen to the daffodils tell a tale.
The morn, the meadows of heaven await harvest. The cliffs unjumped, cold waters untouched. The elsewhere creatures yet unseen. Finally your number came up. Free fall awaits the brave. Come, taste the wine, raise the blind. We will guide you from the light, riding noughts till the end of time. Come, surf the clouds, raise the dark. If it's
What was that man thinking?
meet me where the cliff reaches the
Get out my way, I'm working out. Is that Troy?
The answer to the riddle before your eyes is in dead leaves and fleeting skies, returning swans and sedulous mice, writings on the garden spoon in the mid of a lover's nook, building a sandcastle close to the shore, a house of cards from a worn-out deck.
Quick question as I'm looking at them. What's their relationship like? So, you know, are they all married? Do they have children? That kind of thing. I'm sure that some of them do have that. I'm sure some of them might even have grandkids. I'm not too sure. But it's a case of, you know, when they work really hard and they got the family away, how often do they see their family? I'm just looking at, because you got the video and they're surrounded by themselves by working class people. They're hard working class people. People that, you know, they're the ones who, the backbones of your country. Yeah, hard working class people. And they are playing and singing from them. So it just only made me feel that, okay, you know, if the band are hard working class people, and how often do they see their family? It just, I have some random weird questions when I watch music videos. I really do. Sometimes it hasn't got nothing to do with the video and it's more on the character of the person. Sometimes it's vice versa. So I want to find out if Floor Jansen is married. Does she have any children? As Marco, Emppu, Troy, who am I missing out? Thomas, do they all have children? And I'm just wondering, how often do they see them? Because they looks like that they're hardworking and working every single hour of the day. And if they're not working, then they're performing, doing live performances. So when do they find time to, you know, truly be themselves at home? I'm going to go back just a little bit. I know it's random and got nothing to do with the song. Apologies for that. But that's how my brain works sometimes.
Of cards from a worn-out deck, a home from the fellowship, poise and calm. Write a lyric for the song only you can understand. Come, taste the wine, raise the blind. We will guide you from the light, riding noughts till the end of time.
That must be off his head.
Surf the clouds, raise the dark. If it's from the rise and down, meet me where the cliff reaches the sea.
I think this was 2015. See, I like this kind of folk element.
Riding hard and it shouldn't start. Come to life, open
Is
mind.
he playing a double bass?
Let the underdogs come, drink deep. Let the dam of minds
Quality.
travel with pretty line. Dance a jig at the funeral. Come, taste the wine, raise the blind. They will guide you from the light, riding noughts till the end
That's the old man.
of time. Come, surf the clouds, raise the dark. If
brilliant. But I don't know why it's called Élan, so let me know about that. But overall, so that was Nightwish with Élan or Élan or Élan. I don't know how to pronounce that one. My first music video ever, and I was pleasantly surprised. First of all, the folk element, that threw me off, but didn't kind of throw me off. I was expecting heavy metal from what you get from the live performances. And what I got there was a kind of like a chilled rock. Not an over elaborate, not too much rock, with a number of fusions, like I said, with the folk element in there as well. I love that. So I think this is the first time that I've seen Troy perform before I've actually seen him do the live performances. So the live performances, I've never seen him in there. But yep, there he is. So that was a lovely intake on that one. A lovely surprise on that. I love the way how Floor Jansen was singing. Her dress sense is definitely completely different from what I was used to on the live performances. She's more of the, the Valkyrie kind of element, but this one was more of a jazz caf kind of look. Do you know that jazz? I don't know, but it just made me feel like jazzy. The way how the dress that she was wearing, the hair, the way how her hair was done. It was no element of rock in her persona, in a dress appearance. But that's what I like about her. Like you never know what you're getting, but as an appearance, but you know what you're getting when she opens her mouth, and once again, it never disappoints me when she opened her mouth. It was just like raw. Da 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 da. I can't. I'm terrible at doing it, but it carried weight. It carried energy, and then once again, the musicians. We start off with Tuomas. He gave this kind of the Rocky Horror Show element. Emppu, you know what you're getting with Emppu. No matter where you put him, he's going to brighten up your day. In the swimming pool, he brightens up your day. He just smashes it up. I didn't see too much of Jacka. I wouldn't know if it was Jacka or Kai, so let me know about that. I think it was Jacka, to be fair. And Marco... on that bridge element rocking out, that was, they all had their little pocket of space to rock out, and it was really, really nice. I love the contrast where you got the old people, like I said, the hardworking, the working class people, the backbone of the country. I believe, I don't know what the connection was with them, but you saw that there was some kind of connection. But I didn't know the kind of storyline between them two. I was listening to the lyrics of what Floor Jansen was saying, and for me, it didn't intertwine with what the reason why the guys, why the hardworking backbone of the country men were there. I was trying to listen out. Maybe if I go back into it and listen out some more, I might get the whole gist of it. But yes, am I surprised? Am I happy with what I watched? Very much so. It was a lovely song and a lovely video as well. Completely different from what I normally would associate a heavy metal rock track to. Yes, there was a bit of fire, so that's one part. But overall, yeah, really, really nice. And for that reason, I salute you. Brilliant.